Alright, call halal, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, all praises, glory, and honor
to
Yahweh Bashim Yahushai.
Yahushai.
Alright, double honors to our apostles and elders at Great Millstone. This is the brothers from GMS SF Bay Camp, and we're out here to do a quick video on Esau. Alright, this devil, the so-called white man. Alright, who we know today as the devil. We be walking around every day looking at you in the face. That man right there is Satan, alright? The spiritual demon Satan is engulfed on that devil, alright? There's not one righteous bit of blood or bone in that devil, alright? Regardless what he does. Okay, and we're at that time where the so-called white man's getting exposed on all levels. He can't take it anymore. Right? I just saw a video earlier this week about the white woman. And a part of you, devil's getting exposed, that you damn police officers getting exposed, man. Alright? You damn police officers. Everyone knows that you guys are the devil. Because you have one cop saying to the woman, the white woman, after she got pulled over, oh, we only shoot black people. Mm-hmm. And then you had Esau getting mad at a white woman nurse for obeying the Constitution.
Yeah.
Okay, so showing that these cops, all right, who are just, they're they work for the so-called white man, Esau, the global elites. They're getting exposed on all levels. Okay, just like the rest of you goddamn devils. Give me that up.
So 2 Ezra 6:7. Then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times, or shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth?
Yeah, what shall be the parting asunder of the times, all right? And we're in that right now, okay? And it says what?
It says, or when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth?
Yeah, when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth? Because who came out first? All right, Esau. Esau came out first. That's why Esau had the birthright, because he was the firstborn. All right, so the end of the first meaning the end of what the so-called white man, and we're in the end of the so-called white man as we speak. Right, you can see America is on its last legs. What happened in Houston is going to happen again. They're saying in New York, there's a Hurricane Irma coming, and then the hurricanes, earthquakes, lightning bolt, thunderstorms, or all kinds of natural disasters are just direct hits from Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, according to the scriptures. Okay? He said the Most High, he shows himself in tempest and in a great earthquake. Right? And the tempest, that Hurricane Harvey was a tempest, man.
Yeah.
And that just, and another thing that happened in Houston that they just started reporting today, this morning, is that all these toxic waste areas got flooded. And look, this is how hot it is out here. Look, you got people over here swimming in the bay, man. You never see that shit. That's how hot it is today. This place is through. It's over 100 degrees in San Francisco.
Yeah, a so-called heat wave,
Yep, which is, Lord willing, going to lead to a very large earthquake. Keep going on.
And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau.
Yeah, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau, okay? And we know that that's symbolic of what of what was going to happen, right? When you grab someone by their heel, meaning you're going to pull them back down. So Esau's thinking he's going to rule on forever, but who's pulling him down? Right? The Israelites. Okay, keep going on.
For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth.
For Esau is the end of the world, okay, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. Because Esau, he's the end. This is the end of it, okay? After America is destroyed, all right, you're not going to have the Chinese and the Russians getting together building a new super empire. No, they're all going to be destroyed, because after America's destroyed, the war in heaven's going to be continued, right? And Yahweh Bashim Yahushai and Yahushai and the angels, they're going to be setting the kingdom on earth, Lord willing, with the elect, that we're part of that number with the elect. Keep going.
The hand of the man is betwixt the heel, and the hand, other questions Ezra asked thou not.
So that's the spirit, right? That the so-called white man is the end, which cuts that whole Japhetic, the so-called white man is Japhet doctrine, okay? Because there's no prophecies about Japhet being taken down by Jacob, right? And why would we need to go and take down Japhet right now? It's Esau who's over us. It's the so-called white man who's got us enslaved, who put us in slavery. all right, that's ruling over us brutally. Someone give me that in Isaiah 14. Jacob with a continual stroke, all right? Because what's being continued by the police force here in America is everything that the so-called white man has been doing, and that has been exposed on many levels. That the police force is just slave patrol. Okay, to go around just harass Jake, kill Jake, and then the cops are admitting it. Hey, we only kill black people. Why are you scared? The white woman's all scared. Why are you scared? The so-called white man only kills black people. Okay, out of his own damn.
Out of his own mouth.
Out of his own mouth, right?
Isaiah 14:6. He who smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke. He that
actually start at one. Because this is about the time we're in right now. The end of you so-called white people. Okay? And then you so-called white people, you could do whatever you want against the men of the Lord trying to expose us for our beliefs and for our faith in Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. But all that's going to do is just prove more and more that the Most High is dealing with us.
Yeah.
Okay? Keep going on.
This is Isaiah 14.
Because when the Lord was on the scene with the disciples, nobody liked them, man. They wanted them dead. They went and said, crucify him, all right? That was all in one accord, everyone together, the masses of the people, saying, crucify him. And then when they were given the option to either let the murderer and the thief go, they wanted the murderer and the thief to go. They didn't want Yahushua to be exonerated. Damn devil. Those are our own people, man. Niggas. Right? So it's the same thing today, along with the rest of you other heathens. Because our people, these people you see every day, so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, you're goddamn heathens. All right? Yeah. You're not Israelites. You're heathens. Until you repent, come back into the law, statutes, and commandments, all right? And you properly acknowledge Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai and the men that He set up on this earth, okay, to be prophets and priests. Until then, you're a heathen, all right? Even you assholes out there on Twitter, all woke, wearing fringes on your t-shirt, you're a goddamn heathen, man. You ain't out there teaching on the highways and byways in the right spirit.
Yeah.
You just over here, a nigga with skateboarding with some fringes on.
Yeah.
Keep going. Oh, you got something saying?
Yeah, a lot of them dudes that are into that Hebrew Israelite thing, a lot of them dudes ain't right when it comes down to it. They really don't know what's going on.
So the scriptures say many are called, but few are chosen.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, so a lot of you guys are just dudes that just got called out, on the robo call. You press the one.
It's like the conscious community. That the type of Israelites that them dudes are proclaiming to be, they're all mixed in with that conscious community BS. That Africanism conscious community. It's just another fad, man. All right, they don't know what's really going on. They don't really know what the Most High requires. They just think you just wear some fringes and all praise Yah, the Most High.
It ain't about that. Getting a woman with a head wrap. No, it ain't about that, man. It's about pushing this word, pushing this truth. Okay? In all faith and sincerity. Get Isaiah Baba Kashaf.
It is Isaiah 14:1. For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel.
Yeah, the Lord will have mercy on Jacob and yet will choose Israel. Okay? So, and all this hell that we're seeing happening to everybody here, the Most High is going to end up having mercy on Jacob and Israel. Okay? Keep going.
And set them in their own land.
All right, and who's going to set there in the land? He's going to set His elect, right? The New Jerusalem. Keep going.
And the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob.
That's right. Everyone's going to cleave unto the house of Jacob. Okay, keep going.
And the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids.
All right, and that's what we teach. We're going to possess all you heathen nations, all right, all you non-Israelite nations as our slaves. And there's nothing you can do about it. It's prophecy. Right? You're going to have to just be a really good slave. Okay? Maybe work up your way up the slave ladder, man. And that's what we teach. Because it's in the Bible. There's nothing hateful about that. That's fact. It's factual. Right? You so-called white people, along with you other nations, are lesser than us. And you're going into slavery. Keep going on.
And they shall take them captives whose captives they were.
And they shall take them captives whose captives they were. So we're going to take you so-called white people captive because we were your captives, were we not? All right? It was you devils. It was you devils who put us in slavery, okay? I don't care Oh, the Africans, well, the Hamites too, they're going into slavery too. Oh, and the Arabs, they're going, all you damn devils are going into slavery. Keep going.
It says, and they shall rule over their oppressors.
And they shall rule over their oppressors. And what did that cop say? Oh, we only oppress black people. Why are you mad? Why are you mad? Why are you scared? Don't be scared of us. We're here to protect you, so-called white men.
Yeah, and it proves that because you don't hear about Esau shooting down any other nation, man. You don't hear about shooting down Edomites or Moabites, Japhites. You know what I mean? You only hear about Esau shooting niggas. So that statement that police officer made, that devil, was a correct statement. They know that they're only supposed to shoot niggas, man. They can get off on it. You know, that's part of the whole program. You know, is to kill niggas.
That's right.
You know.
Keep going on.
I had a quick reset.
Oh, go ahead.
Is Zechariah 11:5, whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty.
That's the so-called white man,
Yeah.
straight up and down. It's you damn devils. You, and you're slaying us right now as we speak, and you still don't think you're doing nothing wrong. Oh well, you don't break the law. If you don't want to get killed, don't break the law. Hey, just because you're wearing a little fancy suit with a badge doesn't give you a right to go around killing people, man. But because the so-called white man's in power, it gives you every right to kill so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, right? And what do? You hold yourself not guilty. And what happens to these cops? They go on administrative leave, and they get acquitted.
Get a GoFundMe.
And they get a GoFundMe. Yep, that's the first thing they get. That's the first thing they get, a GoFundMe, and then they get help from all their little white supremacist buddies. All right, keep going.
And they that sell them say, Blessed be the Lord, for I am rich, and their own shepherds pity them not.
Yeah, their own shepherds pity them not. Right, and that's everything to a T. It's good on that.
Yeah, that's good on that.
Go back in Isaiah, Babasha.
Yeah, back in Isaiah 14:3, and it shall come to pass in the day that the Lord shall give thee rest from thy sorrow and from thy fear and from thy hard bondage wherein thou was made to serve. It says that.
Yeah, and then me and this brother, we were doing some field work earlier. That's some hard bondage, man. That's hard bondage. We're talking about how Esau used to have Israel in hardcore bondage. You over here tilling the land in the 100-degree heat, and it was 100 degrees when we was out there.
Yeah.
We're like, can you imagine?
Pure hell.
Just getting whipped, getting spat on.
No water, no food.
No water, no food.
Every day.
And then if you didn't get enough in that hot heat, you didn't pick enough cotton or whatever, it's your ass, man. They're gonna cut your hand off. They're gonna beat you, man. Right? And I was talking to brother what they used to do to Gad out here. The Spanish, they would put chains on your feet, on your leg, and just stake you to the ground like a damn dog, man. In the heat, no shade, no water, no food. All right, and that's what this devil used to do to us. So read that again.
It says, and it shall come to pass in the day that the Lord shall give thee rest from thy sorrow and from thy fear and from the hard bondage wherein thou was made to serve.
And that's what we're looking forward to. We're looking for that rest, which is the kingdom, right? Where we don't have to do all this hard bondage. Think about it. Man, Jake ain't going to be gardening. Well, maybe Jake have a little garden, you know. But really on the level of us getting surplus corn and grains, like how Pharaoh had it in the Exodus, we ain't going to be touching no damn, we ain't going to be in the field like that. We're going to, of course, look at our fields, but we ain't going to be over there picking up no damn garden tools.
That's what the heathen nations are for.
That's what the heathens are for. All right? And it'd be a disgrace if we see an Israelite picking up a gardening tool. Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing, that? Oh, shit's alive. Bugged out. But that's not going to happen in the kingdom, man. It's not going to happen, all right? We're going to be holding scepters, all right? Rods of iron, gold, silver.
Yep.
What we're doing in the kingdom is giving orders and commands.
That's right. All right, keep going.
It says, verse 4, that thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon and say, how hath the oppressor ceased?
Yeah. Take out this proverb against the king of Babylon, and we're saying, and then that's what we're doing, all right? We're directing it at the elites of Babylon, the so-called white man. And how has the oppressor ceased? Keep going.
The golden city ceased.
The golden city ceased, and America's going to be ceased, right? It's not going to exist anymore. You're going to see this place. It's going to be destroyed by thermonuclear fire. All right, keep going.
The Lord hath broken the staff of the wicked and the scepter of the rulers.
And the Lord's gonna do that in this coming destruction, right? Because not only is the Yahweh Shai and the angels and the chariots gonna be busting up your power, which is your military, right? The missiles gonna finish it off. Okay, then what are you gonna do after your military's gone, Esau? You ain't gonna be able to do shit. Keep going.
It says, he who smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke.
And that's what you so-called white people have been known for, all right? Smoting the people in wrath with a continual stroke, right? And that continual stroke started with that slavery and genocide, and now it's continuing with the food, okay? The school system, making everybody full-blown faggots, okay?
Pharma, big pharma.
Big pharma, all these drugs. That's part of that continual stroke.
It says, he that ruled the nations in anger is persecuted, and none hinder it.
Yeah, he that ruleth. Read that last part again.
It says, he that ruleth the nations in anger is persecuted, and none hinder it.
Yeah, and that's what's gonna happen to you devils, man. Because you persecute the nations in anger. What did Trump say about Korea? He said, fire and fury. What's fury? Fury is another way of saying anger, man.
Yeah.
A devastating anger. So fire and fury, that's exactly what the so-called white man's all about, man. Attacking you with his fire and his fury, which is his nuclear weapons.
He said like the world has never seen before.
Like the world has never seen before. So he's ready to get down, man.
But really, the Most High gonna flip that on them, and America's gonna find out what that fire and fury is from the Lord. You know what I mean?
That's right.
It's gonna get turned on to you Americans, and you Americans gonna feel 200 million missiles, man. That's never happened in the history. You're gonna feel that fire and fury, man. Trump, you know.
Yeah, this destruction, no one's gonna ever experience. All right, like before, and it's never gonna happen again. It's gonna be a one hitter quitter by Habashim Yahushua, right? It's gonna be a going in and out with the bag. You know what I mean? It's like one of them quick jobs you got to do, quick lick, right? And that's how it's gonna be for the Most High. So there's this devil. Boom, it's destroyed. America's finished, right? And when America's finished, what are you devils gonna do? That's what it's saying here. Keep going.
It says the whole earth is at rest and is quiet.
Yeah, the whole earth is at rest and is quiet because the earth is gonna be like, oh shit, man, they're gonna be humbled down, and they're gonna know, okay, who's in the power seat. It's the Israelites, okay? Because the Israelites are the ones that have been out on the streets telling you all these things that are going to happen.
Yeah.
Okay? Let's get on that, right? You got something, Yaria?
Oh yeah, I was holding Obadiah. If you still
Oh, Baba Kashab, bring that up because the white man he's never going to ever stop being the devil, man. It says continual stroke, man. In his anger, all these things he's done, okay? And he's going to keep doing it until when? Until he's put down by the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai when the missiles hit his ass. Right?
Got a quick precept, real quick.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, this is Isaiah 26:10. Let favor be shown to the wicked, yet will he not learn righteousness.
Yeah, you can give an Edomite fringes, give him a nice lamb dinner, a black woman with a head wrap, and he'd still be the devil, man. Right? You can't make this devil righteous. Keep going.
In the land of uprightness will he deal unjustly.
And that's what he's doing right now. He's over there in our land, the land of Israel, proclaiming to be us, which is unjust. And he's over there, claiming to be us, doing all kinds of vile, wicked acts, having a Peak City gay pride. And this guy's supposed to be an Israelite, supposedly, man. But he doesn't use any of the laws. And I'm not even going to say anything. Everything he does towards you Arabs is totally justified, man. I don't feel no type of way to see what happens over there, man. I pray that Esau goes harder. Esau, you need to go harder on these Arabs, man. You over here killing us, mowing us down, and them Arabs get to live free out there, go to their mosque, man. Bomb the shit out of these damn Arabs already. I'm sick of them, man. I'm sick of all you heathen nations. Keep going.
And will not behold the majesty of the Lord.
Yeah, well, that's for sure. Okay, that's a given. They're the devil. It's good on that, Yaria, and then you got some.
It's Obadiah 1 and 10, for thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee.
Yeah, they have violence against thy brother Jacob. And that's the shame that's covering you. All these other nations know your track record. You want to go into the history? Oh yeah. You want to go into the archives about what certain men have done? Like Yakko, you want to go into the archives of only a few years back. Well, we go into the archives of you devils deep into your archives, man. We bring everything out the light. All the hell, destruction, wickedness that you put on our ancestors. None of that was ever dealt with justly. Those devils got to go on and live a happy life, man. They got to kill our women, rape them, and then rape the children that came out of them. And now they're living in these big towers in San Francisco, man. They're living in the big houses, or they're living in a trailer. Right? All you damn devils. Or they're living on the street, cracked out, pissing shit on themselves, right? All you damn devils, from the head to the tail. Keep going on that.
It says, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever.
Yeah, and thou shalt be cut off forever. That's what's going to happen, you devils. So when we say you're going to get cut off forever, it's because Yahweh Shem Yahushai said it. Okay? Keep going.
In that day that thou stoodest on the other side, in the day that the strangers carried away captive his forces, and foreigners entered into his gates, and cast lots upon Jerusalem, even thou was as one of them.
Yeah, you conspired against us. Way back then. You're supposed to be our brother, Esau. Right? You do the same thing every day, all the time, alright? None of it has changed. It's just there's new names, and there's a new setting, okay? Everything else has been happening over and over again. Okay? But this time it's gonna finish. It's gonna be the cycle is gonna be complete. Alright? Of you devils ruling and us being beneath you. Right? The cycle's complete. Now you can see all the curses that were on Esau, that were on us, are going on the Esau.
Yep.
I think I was listening to Bloomberg. This devil was on the radio. And he was talking about he was a poor Edomite, right? A working class Edomite, he said. And he went to Yale, and he said it was the first time in his life he felt like an outcast.
Minority, all them Asians.
No. Because he was a poor Edomite. Everyone else were super elites.
Oh shit.
So they looked down on him like he was just a chump, which he is. But the dude's a baller now, right? They looked at him like he was a chump because not only did he went to the Marines first, and then he went to school, then he went to Yale. Okay, and when he was in Yale Business School, or whatever, he said it was the first time he ever felt like pretty much he ended up feeling like he felt like a minority.
He felt like a nigga.
He felt like a nigga, and he was treated as one. Okay.
Esau can't handle that, man. Esau can't handle being on the low.
He couldn't handle it, and he was mad about it. But he wrote a book saying that the working class white people, white culture, working class white people were being destroyed by number one, the opiate crisis, heroin, the family. They said women are the divorce rate, and then I forget, the stuff that happens to Jake.
Yeah.
They have broken homes and they have drug issues, okay? And people go to jail. And they're getting shot and killed and they're dying, they're unhealthy, and they don't go to school or whatever.
Yeah.
So all those things are happening to you Edomites, man. While Jake starting to rise up. Jake getting more money. Jake becoming, how do you say, the face of beauty. All right?
The face of a culture.
Face of a culture. Yeah, you devil. Nobody wants nothing to do with you damn devils anymore, man. This place, you Edomites are finished. Okay? And like the brother read, the shame of because of your violence to your brother Jacob, no one's ever gonna like you anymore. Oh, you did that to them? That's a blot on your record, man. Keep going on that, Yaria. I think that we're good on that one.
Yeah, it just goes further into
That's good. We're good on that one.
Even.
All right, then we'll finish off a few scriptures and we'll wrap it up. Go ahead, Mananazat.
Psalms 37:1. Fret not thyself because of evildoers, neither be thou envious against the workers of iniquity.
Yeah. Fret not yourself against evildoers, and don't be envious about the workers of iniquity. So we don't, oh man, I wish I could be rich like Esau, you know? You know what he had to do to get there? There was a guy who said something wicked. He said, I know a lot of rich men who've done wicked things. Well, of course. To get riches in the society, you have to be extremely wicked, man. You want millions of dollars, You gotta be wicked, man. I've never seen $1 million in my life, man. I've seen lots of money, but $1 million, that's too much for Jake to handle. So if you over here dealing with millions, you other men of millions.
Yeah, you playing with M's.
Everyone's done wicked things and they continue to do wicked shit.
Yeah,
right?
to continue to keep that money,
Yep.
Right, to continue to keep that money, to continue to keep that lifestyle, you gotta be even more wicked, Cause what did Satan tell Yahushai? He said if you just bow down, I'll give you all these kingdoms. So that shows you that Satan runs this world. You know what I mean? And if you want to participate in society, you gotta bow down to that. You gotta bow down to Satan, man, and do wicked demonic shit, man. For Federal Reserve notes.
Yeah, it's fucking devil, man. I keep going on.
Yeah, it says, neither be thou envious against the workers of iniquity.
Yeah, you ain't supposed to be like envious. That your motivation shouldn't be covetousness and envious. Keep going.
For they shall soon be cut down like the grass and wither as the green herb.
Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. They're gonna be done. It's all temporal. This whole society is temporal. Look at these buildings; they're collapsing as we speak, deteriorating. And let the earthquake happen, man. None of this shit's gonna be here.
It's just gonna flatten.
Keep going.
It says, trust in the Lord and do good, so shalt thou dwell in the land, and verily thou shalt be fed.
Yep. Verily thou shalt be fed. All right. It's good on that out.
Yeah, I'll go to the next one. It says,
Okay.
delight thyself also in the Lord, and he shall give thee the desire of thine heart.
Yeah. Okay. And then that desire in your heart is a righteous desire. Okay. All right. You ain't supposed to be desiring riches, and then I'm gonna do right in the Most High, and I'm gonna become a millionaire. No, it don't work like that, man. Yahweh Shai said it. What do you need? Right? Rain, or you need food, clothes, and shelter. That's it. That's all you should be paying for is your daily bread. All right? You ain't got to be tripping about anything else. So if you coming in the state, you trying to pray to the Most High for riches, you might as well join Joel Osteen's church, okay? Because you in the wrong group.
Well, he only one getting the riches. Everybody else in that motherfucker poor as shit.
Yeah. Giving him all their money.
Yeah.
And they had to gas him for him to open up the church.
Yeah.
Keep going.
It says, commit thy way unto the Lord, trust also in him, and he shall bring it to pass.
Yeah, trust also them in him, and he shall bring it to pass. And that's exactly what we do every day, man. And we see how the Most High constantly be looking out for us, all right? Of course, Satan is out here throwing wrenches in our plan, all right? And every day, Jake wants to go from point A to point B. Satan's fucking it up. Through the Spirit of Yahweh Shem HaShai, we're always going to come out in the end righteousness, all right? Keep going.
It says, and he shall bring forth thy righteousness as the light, and thy judgments as the noonday.
Mm-hmm.
Rest.
That's what we're waiting on, all right? Because right now the righteousness is it's overpowering you, all these lies and wickedness. That's why you see more and more people waking up to Israel, all right? More and more people seeing this devil, these so-called white people, for what they are.
Yeah, just devil.
Yeah, like this beast. Keep going.
Rest in the Lord and wait patiently for him.
Sick.
Fret not thyself because of him who prospereth in his way, because of the man who bringeth wicked devices to pass.
Yeah, because you over here getting rich. Why? Because there's an Edomite that's bringing wicked shit to pass. This guy's bugging out.
Says, cease from anger and forsake wrath. Fret not thyself in any wise to do evil, for evildoers shall be cut off. But those that wait upon the Lord, they shall inherit the earth.
Yep, and they that wait upon the Lord, they shall inherit the earth. All right, and that's exactly what we're doing. We wait upon the Lord. And we're not going out there trying to find everybody that did us wrong and put them to death. Okay, we're waiting on Yahweh Shem HaShai. Although we do meditate on it. Shit, I meditate on a lot of things. All right, things that you would say this guy's a sicko, but it's all in righteousness. Okay, things my forefathers have done. All right, in the scriptures. All right, keep going.
It says, for yet a little while, and the wicked shall not be. Yea, thou shalt diligently consider his place, and it shall not be. But the meek shall inherit the earth, and shall delight themselves an abundance of peace.
Yeah, and that's what the Most High is dealing with. He's dealing with the meek. He ain't dealing with, you know, these super rich Israelites, man. Super rich Jakes. All right? And you got money like that, man. You better be sharing the wealth. Right? What did Yahweh Shai tell the rich man? He said, give it all up. And what did he do? He didn't do shit. All right? Why?
Hard.
Because a lot of you guys of riches, you can't give it up, man. Case in point, the so-called white man, is he gonna give up anything, man?
Hell no.
That's the devil, man.
Shit worse.
It got worse, and it's getting worse and worse.
Damn.
That's what it says the wicked plotteth against the just and dasheth upon him with his teeth. The Lord shall laugh at him. It says the Lord shall laugh at him, for he seeth the day is coming. The wicked have drawn out the sword and have bent their bow to cast down the poor and needy and to slay such as be of upright conversation. Their sword shall enter into their own heart, and their bows shall be broken. A little that a righteous man hath is better than the riches of many wicked.
Mm-hmm.
No? For the arms of the wicked shall be broken, but the Lord upholdeth the righteous.
That's pretty self-explanatory. All right? Bro's got anything else?
Yeah, that was it.
And with that, you know, brothers, man, we almost out of this shit, okay? You can see America's finished, all right? You can just see what kind of hell is going on here in this hellhole known as America.
Heroin community.
This is